Where am I? Oh.
Are you hungry?
I sure am. Ooh, food.
Hello. We need to take your shot now. Give me the wipe.
I want to play with Cozmo.
Okay,
well.
it'll only be a few seconds. Okay, give me your arm. And then wipe. And then you do a shot. And then just okay, and then okay, we're done. We have to take your pills first.
Good job.
That's it. That's it. You're done for today.
Yay! Can I keep playing with him?
Yeah.
Yes. You'll be in
sure.
the hospital for 2 more days if nothing goes wrong.
Bye. He keeps this day so fun.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Cozmo. Bye, Cozmo. I'm leaving now. It was nice seeing you. Bye.
I'm Andy and I'm 10 years old. I still feel the post excitement and I still want to do it next year. I think the most exciting part was presenting everything to the judges and being with my team and being able to talk with them about what we were gonna do there. So I did the coding and made the props. Angelina gave us the idea, and Sophie did the recording, and Kevin and Stanley also helped on the sidelines. Our team project was entertaining people at the hospital, and so we had Cozmo answer me when he saw my face, and when he heard me say dialogue. And he also played little games with me, and we recorded that into a video, which we presented to the judges. Each day of camp was estimated 9 hours long, and we spent 2 hours extra making the video, so about maybe 24 hours most. Well, we thought that people at hospitals were very sad, serious, so we thought, let's make Cozmo cheer them up. So then we just thought about that and how we could use code in Cozmo to simulate the Cozmo cheering people up. Before, I thought AI was just flat out, it's gonna be coding. It has no personality, nothing is gonna happen. But then I learned from Cozmo that it can have a personality, and you learn more as you go through it. Pay attention to the instructors and have fun. Definitely have fun. Ready AI would be very easy to perform and very fun. Maybe funner, probably funner than the other programs I participate in. Well, mostly because Cozmo, the way he can like interact with you, and the way you learn more and more about him as you spend more time with him. I would tell them like, you should make a day-by-day plan of what you're gonna do, and then you should follow it. You should try not to goof off.
My name is Kevin Long, and I am 9 years old.
My name is Stanley Liu, and I am 10 years old.
My name is Angelina Lee, and I am 9 years old.
My name is Sophie Yan, and I am 9 years old.
It was like a lot of work to do, and we had meetups like 2 days. For 2 days we meet up, and yeah.
I feel happy. We worked hard.
And we had a lot of fun.
Yes, we had a lot of fun.
No.
No.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot.
Really?
Yeah, because I was curious about Siri and how like it answered, and I asked my dad, "Is Siri an actual like robot? Does one specific person in Apple actually do it to like make a certain answer and then use the Google Apps?" So my dad said no and yes because it uses stuff. So I'm like, oh, that's artificial intelligence. Ooh, they might use that for later.
Okay. Never.
No.
That was like my first time ever knowing about that. Like once my parents were like, "You're going to this camp," and I was like, "Okay,
that sounds boring."
I was like, "What is this camp about?" And they're like, "AI," and I was like, "What the heck is AI?" And they're like, "Artificial intelligence," and then they explained some of it, and yeah.
We thought there was no Cozmo. We thought it was like building things and stuff. Okay. So it just sounded like not much, playing around.
Yeah, but it was really fun.
Yes, it was.
And at first, we all thought it was just like typing and like programming and everything, which is kind of fun, but not as fun as Cozmo. And when you use Cozmo, it doesn't really feel like you're learning. It just feels like you're having a lot of fun and working with all your friends.
Okay, for me, when I heard AI, I knew it has to do something with programming. Yeah. And like us, 2 or 3, I forget, also went to this other camp
Called Python.
No, it teaches you about Java and Python and those coding. And like,
it was really
we had to type a lot of stuff.
Yes, and we were staring at a computer all day long.
Yeah, for like a few hours just typing stuff, and they're just teaching.
Yeah.
And after that, after this, I'm like, oh, more coding, more typing. And then I heard this was even longer than that camp, or like a little bit longer. I'm like, oh geez, my fingers are gonna be dead. So I'm like, okay, I'll try one day and see what this is about. And actually, like, oh, this is pretty fun. I wanna attend this. Yeah. For me, it's like, I like typing, but too much is like,
stressful.
It goes overboard and it goes stressful, but I like the drag and drop. It's like easier instead of like in
and
coding.
simpler.
When you type the whole code, it's like when you type the whole code,
pictures.
and then it has an error. You have to scroll through all those lines.
Yeah, because in Python, when we learned Python, it gives you this whole list, and it's all written in code. So some people can't read it, and then you got to go through your whole thing of code, and then find the error, and then sometimes you don't even understand it.
And then when you hit run every time, it might say error, error, error. But really, it's just like not functioning. You didn't complete the code. Whereas in like Cozmo, you can like, it doesn't say error. You can just like, oh, maybe I should do like 8 blocks of movement instead of like 10 blocks. And then you can like test it out to see if like, it's like if it's low on battery and if it like...
Yeah, and the other good thing and why it's funner and more fun and more entertaining is because not really a person who likes to sit down and just sit there. I can't sit for like an hour or like a day to be focused on one thing. But Cozmo, it like helps you learn in a more fun way. So it's very entertaining and like, I don't know, it's just a lot more fun.
There's one more thing I want to say, because instead of like Cozmo is actually like a real person instead of robots. I'm just gonna sit here until my master tells me to do this.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit here. It's pretty boring watching your robot sit there.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
it can
instead of like giving you instructions, but Cozmo, when you're programming it, it can still move. It can still like play.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it makes you more entertained instead of like, does this work?
Yeah. Instead of like instead of staring at a screen the whole day, you're actually like something that's moving around, and your code will actually work.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Our team at first, we really couldn't decide, and it's like Angelina said, "Oh, we could do a pizza delivery, laundry, all those basic stuff." Okay, then we got more like creative instead of like we could like.
We thought about more people's
those
lives.
like small windows.
Yeah.
You know those small windows. Cozmo could clean them. Then like lift them up with some strings, like move them around, and that would be pretty easy. But then we came to like
what people actually need.
What people actually need, because like they're all lonely in the hospital. And I heard that like some parents don't have the money to actually be with their kids. It's kind of sad, and it's like they're all lonely there, and they have this like, and they have to like be in there the whole time.
Yes.
Like just sitting in bed. Okay, it's actually kind of boring. I know they might have some games, but Cozmo is interactive. You can actually play with him for a long time.
Yeah. He doesn't really get tired.
Yeah, he never gets tired unless his battery's low. But
And we also thought about the idea, because I really thought it was a good idea, because our school actually does something called the Penny War.
Yes,
and we donate it to a hospital. We try to compete.
Parents who can't like
be with their child. We donate money, and we try to see who gets the most points in the grade by competing. How many pennies?
And money.
Yeah.
And then there's this giant trophy for what school actually wins the most.
Yes.
My school actually had something similar. We were donating for like people children in need. And we actually had it sponsored to like double up our money, and we actually raised
we raise a lot of money. Yeah.
We raised like 15,000 or something.
Yeah, because everybody likes to have some fun.
Probably teamwork and
probably making new friends and learning a lot about AI and like working together, like Sophie said.
I think like I learned what AI can actually be instead of inside like a device.
Yes.
And I made like a new friend. Yeah.
Kevin, anything?
Yeah, this AI isn't like in a mobile device only, like I said before. It can be like something fun. Instead of just like coding what you think it is, like your parents go to code, they have to engineer. Like this coding is like meant for you instead of like real adults.
Yeah.
This can be like for all ages, like 1 through 10. It's easy to learn. It's drag and drop, which is like one of the first steps to actually coding. But yes, you get
You're also having a lot of fun.
Experience. Like you can play games.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Like,
and it's a lot of fun. Yeah. It's like having a pet, but you don't have to like really take.
And it's actually
and it doesn't like poop or anything. One thing I will say is definitely have fun and work with your teammates, and you have to definitely use teamwork, or else if you
might get a little bit
if you fight with your teammates, it might not turn out that well.
You're never gonna get anything done.
Yeah, if you're always fighting.